Hi, Marnie Coons with Spirit Tree Farms, and today we're going to be interviewing late blooming Thoroughwart or late Boneset. This is a very tall plant. It can grow over my head, and it grows mainly in the eastern United States and has lots of medicinal qualities. The Native Americans have used it for centuries and their remedies. So anyway, we're going to talk about the personality of this plant today. Okay, so we're going to start at the base. It's a good place to start. We've got a nice sturdy stalk. It's very strong. The limbs are very strong, very stiff. It's a woody type of feel to this. So it's got a nice strong stability, a strength, a resilience. It's a confident plant. It knows what it's doing. It knows what it's about. And it stands for, in my opinion, purity. You've got the white at the top, and white obviously represents purity, almost a moral correctness, a rightness. It's got a simplicity to white. It's about peace and calm and stability. So we've got a stable base and this stable color on top, this peaceful color on top. Interestingly enough, one of its uses is to help with insomnia or calming the mind. If your mind is out of balance, it can help bring the mind into balance. And it also brings the body into balance. You've got the number 2 represented here. And I apologize for the wilty leaves. I've had this planted, picked for a little bit. But the 2 leaves go there. There's 2, 2, 2. It's in 2s all the way up. And 2 represents balance. It represents partnership, that yin and yang, male and female in nature, opposition in all things, where you've got the law of compensating blessings. When something's a little bad, there's a little good inside of it. And it reminds us to look for that. Look at things more realistically. It's not all good. It's not all bad. It just is. It's got this balance. And you'll notice the stems that come out here, they're evenly spaced and balanced as well. But as you move up, you'll notice also a pattern of 3s. There's 3 stems, and then there's 3 there. And if you go all the way up at the top, the little bitty ones, they're in 3s as well. And 3 represents divine support. If you think of the Trinity with the 3, it also has to do with communication. So this plant is helping your body communicate in different ways, specifically in your immune system. It's helping you balance the immune system and have your generals, your white blood cells, have more of those. So there's also this kind of almost a little white blood cell representation here in the look of this, because it's going to increase the white blood cells. It's antibacterial, anti-microbial, anti-inflammatory, and it boosts the immune system. So it's good against strep, fevers, colds, pneumonia. It's got this purifying quality. It's also a diuretic, so it's going to get rid of excess fluids and help with edema, high blood pressure. You've almost got a vein look to this plant, where the veins that help the heart with the high blood pressure and things like that. So it's going to flush your body of impurities and help with urinary tract infections. And also, some places I've read it has a little bit of a laxative effect. So you want to be careful not to eat too much of it at once or drink too much of it at once if you use a tea, because it does have a laxative effect. And you may want a laxative effect, and that would help clean out the digestive system as well and purify it. So it's got some really good peace symbolism through it. The green is a peace color, white is a peace color. You've got the heart represented here, also the heart chakra with the green as being representative, and it is good for, like I say, high blood pressure. So this is late blooming Thoroughwart or late Boneset. Check it out. If you decide to use it, maybe start easy with it, so you make sure you're not using too much laxative, or too much of a diuretic. I usually dry it and put a couple teaspoons in some water, but I like to add also lemon balm, maybe some bee balm, maybe some goldenrod. Makes a nice tea. I'll add a little stevia to that. And I like to drink it cool in the summers. It's really good. Remember, anything you take, like native plants as medicinals, you want to make sure you check with your healthcare provider before you use them. Make sure it doesn't clash with your medicines or your ailments that you already have, maybe. Be sure and follow us at Spirit Tree Farms for more interviews with plants and what we can learn from them. And be sure to join in our Find Nature Joy Challenge. Hashtag Find Nature Joy and tag Spirit Tree Farms. Y'all take care and God bless.